Morning guys, Nathan Wakefield from Ray White One Group here. And if you're thinking about moving to Murrumba Downs or Griffin, you might have wondered what the traffic is like in the morning, particularly if you're ending up in the city or somewhere south. And this morning I've got a meeting in the Aspley office, which is our head offices. You might be aware we have 10 offices in our real estate group here at Ray White One Group. And so I thought I'd take you along for a drive to see exactly what the traffic is like in Murrumba Downs, what we might be looking at in terms of hotspots, in terms of traffic, and we'll take a bit of a drive until we get out of Murrumba Downs and see how that looks. So I'm just going to pull over here to turn the camera around. We are driving hands-free today. And so let's take a drive and let's see what we can see on the way out of Murrumba Downs today. Alright guys, we've got the camera set up and we're on our way. Now we're starting our journey today in the Goodwood Estate, which is where I live. So I take this journey almost every single week, particularly to the Aspley office. We're going to have a look at the first of our hotspots coming up here, which is on Goodfellows Road. Now both of the two schools in Murrumba Downs are on Goodfellows Road. So we've got Murrumba, which is actually coming up as we approach the intersection now. And we have the Murrumba Downs Secondary College, which is just down the road to our right. Now this section here, we can often see a lot of traffic, particularly around school drop-off and pick-up times. We have a crossing to the right, which you can't see on camera, which is good for stopping this traffic coming from the right. But particularly as we approach the intersection up ahead here on Wakefield Road, you can often see that traffic gets built up, turning into Murrumba right here. Now this traffic doesn't last very long. It lasts from around, let's call it 8:10 to around 8:30. But in that time, particularly at this intersection here of Wakefield Road, it can often be difficult to get in and out, although I think we're going to get lucky today, and yes we are. We can have traffic coming from both the left and the right on Wakefield Road, turning down there onto Goodfellows Road to get to the school drop-offs. So today, right now, we're sitting at 8:29 as I'm speaking. We're headed to Aspley, and Aspley is on the way to the city. Now the Goodwood Estate, this road we're sitting on here, McClintock Road, if we were to go the other direction, so behind us right now, this is how we would actually go down to the peninsula into Redcliffe, Scarborough, go to the North Lake Shopping Centre. This is our one of our exits out of Murrumba Downs, but what we're going to be taking today is the big one, which is the Bruce Highway. So coming up here, we have one of our major arterial roads in Murrumba Downs. So this is Dolly's Rocks Road, and Dolly's Rocks Road is one of the two entries into Griffin as well, and it looks like we're going to get a dream run here too, because we've got the lights just turned green going into the Castle Hill Estate, which means we have no problem at all entering onto Dolly's Rocks Road here. Now we've got a bit of signage you can see coming up on our right. This is talking about some street closures, about some detours that are active, and that's because we have works happening both in Griffin on the new shopping centre that they're building up there, but more importantly, works have started on the upgrade of the Bruce Highway. So the Bruce Highway, which is the road that takes us south into the city and beyond, and north up to the Sunshine Coast, this road can have a lot of traffic on it. And this morning is probably not a really good description of how the traffic normally is on Dolly's Rocks Road leading out of Murrumba Downs, because we've caught yet another green light, although being caught in the left lane here has slowed us down a little bit. So what I might do is just pass these cars so we don't miss the light. And the left-hand lane, if you are travelling down Dolly's Rocks Road, is the only lane that you can be in the far left if you want to actually head into Griffin. So the middle lane, which you can see on camera here, and the right lane that we're currently sitting in, both of these are going to take us onto the Bruce Highway, as you can see on the signboard approaching us now. Now to the left, if we catch it on camera, where that man in the high-vis vest is, that's the start of the works that upgraded the Bruce Highway, which should make entering and exiting the Bruce a lot easier. Now this little patch of the Bruce here, and truly guys, we've caught a dream run today. Every single green light, we can often have cars backed up on Dolly's Rocks Road all the way to that traffic light outside the school that we spoke of. There's traffic lights that sit here. You can see two of them that aren't operational at the moment, which flash on and off and kind of allow cars to queue onto the Bruce here. And again, it's 8:32 in the morning now. I seen traffic this light coming onto the Bruce. In fact, I was just looking at the time there, wondering if I'd lost an hour and I'm late to my meeting. But we're doing really, really well, and as you can see, on a good day, like what we've just seen there, we can be in and out of Murrumba Downs in literally minutes. Now, if we're going to stay on the Bruce, which we're on now, we have two options coming up ahead. If we stay in these left two lanes, we can get onto the Gateway motorway, which is going to take us to the Gold Coast, take us south, and it's going to essentially bypass the city. Although you can go to the city from the Gateway motorway, it just takes a couple of minutes more. There's a little bit of a detour as you get closer to the city. So I'm going to jump out of this left lane here, and you can see the traffic kind of zipping in and out as they want to determine where they want to go. The people that are going towards the Gold Coast are going up to the peninsula, which can go from the Gateway motorway as well. This is really the biggest bottleneck right here where we're sitting on the road. So I need to be in one of these two right lanes to jump on the Gympie Arterial Road, as you can see in the signs there, to get into Aspley. And this road will actually take us all the way to the city. It's going to take us through Castledine, it's going to take us through Aspley, through Chermside, all the way to the city. There are toll roads if you want to take it the quickest route, or you can just continue on, you can bypass those toll roads, which will take you just a little bit longer to do, but we'll be in the city in no times. So guys, this was maybe an example of a really lucky, easy morning out of Murrumba Downs. As you can see, on a good day, that took us no time at all. And you'll see I've got some comments on a video that I posted the other day that basically said you'll be stuck on that bridge forever. And it's true, sometimes you will be stuck on that bridge for a long period of time with traffic trying to merge into each other to get out of Murrumba Downs, and particularly in the left lane there, people trying to decide that they want to go to the Gold Coast or need to get onto the other highway there. So guys, I hope that was a good example for you guys of an easy one. I think we're going to repeat this. I think we'll do it again, and we can see a more typical day, because now that we're out of here, and particularly if you sit in this right lane, it's easy streets all the way through to Aspley in the city. We've got a few more choke points in other suburbs as you approach the city. But today, guys, welcome to the dream run out of Murrumba Downs. School time, 8:30 in the morning. Let's not crash into these guys here. We're all getting backed up, and the reason people are getting backed up here is some people need to get onto Strathpine Road to get into the Strathpine and Warrington and other places like that. So Bray Park as well. So alright guys, I'm going to leave that here today. There's no need to go much further. Actually, let's stick out this last little patch here, because this is another patch of traffic that you do see significantly. I can see another flashing sign put up ahead there, so maybe we've got some sort of additional roadworks that we might not normally see. So let's continue on. And today, guys, I'm heading to my monthly meeting in Aspley. As you may be aware, my office has 10 groups in our network, so I'm part of the Ray White 1 group network, and we have offices that span all the way from Aspley to Newport. So if you are looking to buy or sell in Murrumba Downs, in Griffin, or any of these surrounding suburbs, Bray Park, Warrington, anywhere, we're definitely got an agent to help you. We've got over 100 staff in our network. So if you are looking for something, or if you're selling your property, you know that one of the largest networks in Australia. In fact, you'll be able to find something with us either through myself or someone else through the office, not a problem. And guys, I hope you did find this interesting. This little bottleneck that we just faced looks to be letting up a little bit. We've got that entrance into Strathpine up ahead, so that's why the traffic just slowed down a little bit there. This is the entry into Strathpine Road, and if you are looking to move into the area, and we'll do a little bit of a tour on that one day, but there is a great little park in Strathpine called the Pine River Park, and a lot of people will visit in there. You can see people queuing into the shoulder there to get onto Strathpine Road. So that's why we had that little bit of a bottleneck there. But from this point onwards, the traffic's going to loosen up again, and we're going to be easy sailing 100 kilometres an hour almost all the way to Aspley. Alright guys, it's been Nathan Wakefield. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll do this again. I'm going to repeat this on a day when we have some proper traffic, so you can see what the worst of the traffic can look like. But if you are working in the city, or you're going south out of Murrumba Downs, you can see it's not always going to be a horror show. Alright guys, enjoy your days, and we'll catch you in the next one.